Hi people, this is Gio Aroundtable in Gio's Real World, and today's from Image, and it's called Rook of Echodos. This is issue 1, the splash page. Look at the art, it's incredible. So I read from 1 to 6. This book alone, number 1, okay, 44 pages, $3.99. The biggest bargain. And then you guys might, after this, if you like it and everything, you can actually buy this book, probably in a dollar bin. Envy of Jealousy. So anyways, but Rourke, the storyline, which I did a podcast once, it starts on Ghost Machine, okay? In there's the 6 titles, but 4 of them, Jeff Johns has a touch with other people to the storytelling, everything. So, and Rourke is one of them, okay? So, in this book, you have Jeff Jones, you have Jason Fabak, he's the artist, grrr. And when I mention the colors, you know why. Creative team, spectacular, amazing, drooling, because this is one of my top 3, easily my top 3 comic book of the year for sure. Brad Anderson, okay? And so, they're the thing. If Jason Fabak and Jeff Johns, my bad, I'll say that's, I don't know why they're. If you know that they were the best team, or one of the best team, the Justice League New 52, which that's why the new Justice League Unlimited right now, I can't get into it. To me, it's nothing compared to those days. Because in there, Jeff Jones, okay, he starts the first, give or take, the series, kind of says, the New 52, he starts with Jim Lee. Then Ivan Reis. And then Jason Fabak, and he does a spectacular, incredible Wonder Woman art. He does the sexiest Wonder Woman because feminine she is, but Amazonic. You know, like this is just a nice muscle tone. You know, that she's not a weakling kind of sense. Okay, incredible. And there's certainly there's Dark Side. There's the Crime Syndicate. What I also always mention, I always call them the Injustice League. My bad, because my brain goes somewhere else. Anyways, spectacular. This thing, just the art itself, the coloring, it makes you feel like more realistic. Now, in 1 and 6, it goes from the past to the future, fast to the future. Now, I did that a couple of times. You don't know how much podcasts I did. They were too long, and this is going to be long too because I love it, okay? It starts with the Earth, and this is on the year 2150, give or take, okay? They have a farm in Illinois, him and his father, and on the Earth is like 10 times worse than right now. So there's a drought, there's fires, there's chaos, there's wars for whatever little land there is, overpopulation. So it's everything completely 10 times worse. Okay, so now there's this company called Better World that are telling people, look, leave Earth to a better new life kind of sense. So they confront the father. They confront Rourke, because I have no idea what his name is. 15 years after his father died, so probably. Within the father passed away, and one Better World, one of the big high representative went to see him. Who knows how many people want to see it, okay? But why him? I mean, there's other people that want to go to a new life. Why they went after him? That's my opinion. That's to me, okay? So he goes, okay, no problem. So he goes to the spaceport, and there's a guy like in there, like looks homeless or depressed, whatever, with a carton sign from the night 2150, okay? He says, "Don't forget us." So in other words, like you're lucky what he is, okay? So they're living the Earth in kind of the apocalypse era, okay? So it takes a 13-month space flight, the spaceship that year there, to this Kepler system, which Better World bought and owns now from 2152 to 2171, okay? Because I say it's 2071 because in 2170, like Rourke is already there and all that there. The Earth machine starts failing in 70. So from 70 71, they start evacuating the people, and they say like all these like Rourke and all those other people, which they call the Warrens of the animals and all that, or the other people, go stay behind. We want to come back and get you guys. 2 years later, they never came back. Who wanted to stay? The ones like Rourke was one of them. He wanted to go back to Earth or whatever, want to get out of that planet. Nobody ever came to him, so he starts building. He got depressed. He lost confidence. He started building a ship and everything, and that's when you see the storyline in this one over here, as I mentioned. It's because it starts in Ghost Machine there. That he starts like with swine and everything. Okay, so Ecuador will start as a paradise. Now it's coming, same thing like Earth, like an apocalypse. So here you have the city, like one of the cities that Rourke is. It's called New Mason, and it's supposed to be. It was before 800,000 people in that city. So he's driving in there, and I like what they do is like he checks each room for anything valuable for him, for whatever it is, from food, weapons, instruments, technology, for the spaceship, for him to survive that moment, whatever it is. And then once his room finishes that room, he paints an X, saying, "I'm not going back." Logical, smart, intelligent, done. Okay, so he's there. So there's like 2 years they're trying to survive. To me, I would have loved to see how the Warrens looked before the conspiracy of, or before the war engine failure. Like that. Like, an example, when you see people going to war, they all have beautiful suits and ties and all like clean and everything, and like a groomed haircut and all that. And then when you see footage of them at the war or relaxing, torn shirt, dirty scars, wearing a sleeve. One arm is missing a sleeve because he uses a bandana. To see like how they are, because they are damaged. Because when you see Rourke and even his partner, which is her, Darewolf, the girl there, they have scars. So if I seen how they looked before, and you see them now, it's like, woo. It's like those scars tells a story, kind of sense. That's my little thing I find. Like, then you can see like how many pieces they had to replace because of the 2 years trying to survive from who. Because they're also, the animals are incredibly big. But anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself because there's too much things to talk about. So in here, this is Swine. That's his best friend that you see in Ghost Machine that they're looking for with his warhogs. They're as big as a grizzly. These warhogs, okay? Wild hogs, wild hogs, okay? They're as big as a grizzly. And this guy, what happens, okay, so they're looking for any pieces they can find from ships that crashed, from ships that never took off because something was defected and everything. So anyways, comes to issue 1. Guess what happens? I'll show you one issue, how big the grizzly bears are. Now these are big grizzly bears that Yorsaw, yeah, that's his name. The big guy over there is called Yorsaw. And I'll show him later on how he looks. This is Warsaw, okay? Yorsaw. He's 7 feet 10. And that's Swine. Yeah, they killed him off right away. To me, it's like, wow. Automatically, here I thought it was a genetic story. It's him and Swine, they survive like a Batman and Robin comic book. You know, they become partners, they're buddies and this and that, and they're going to make it, you know? No, he gets killed. I go, wow. And this guy, example, Yorsaw, he's an agent for Better World. So Better World sends an agent in there. He's genetically altered because he's 7 feet 10. It's not normal. And his job is to get the wildlife grid. Why? As much as it's state of the art, which is that as much as they try to recreate again, none of them was able to do as good as this one here. And why wouldn't they try to get the other people to at the same time? So the Better World is an agenda happening over here, okay? So anyways, the whole point, so Swine gets killed. Yorsaw gives the helmet to one of his buddies, Warsaw, and he comes another Swine. Then he gets killed by Rourke. Rourke, with that, he's able to talk to Pumbaa. Pumbaa is Swine's one of his best friend, best wild hogs that he loves, and he talks to them because he tells Rourke, goes, "Why don't you talk to your crows?" He goes, "No, they're my workers." Like, to him, it's like there's animals. Even though crows are smarter than dogs, and pigs are smooth thing with it. They're just as smart as dogs, kind of sense, okay? But these machines, these or wildlife grid, whatever you want to call it, do the animals get more intelligent? That's the mystery. So anyway, so he's able to talk to Pumbaa. Then he's able to talk to one of the crow, the leader of the crow, which is called Poe. So now he's able to communicate because the reason is his spaceship that he created, he was almost like he had one component in his hand to put in there and take off. Him and Swine, if he wants to go yes or no, he will take off and leave the planet. His spaceship gets destroyed. And he's peeved and everything. So when Swine dies and everything, and he helps Pumbaa, he's able to talk to the animals. Now, like myself and like Rourke, I go, did he sniff wild pollen or something, or the helmet makes him delusional, whatever? We don't know. Because I'm like him. I don't know where this story is going. I'm not jumping the rope because I have no idea what Jeff Johns wants me to do because I'm not falling for it, you know? So in there, for example, so there's a chase and he as said, that's his new partner of crime, and her name is oh my god, I got Darewolf, sorry. Darewolf, okay? So they're trying to solve everything. Why this guy your saw is coming in, he wants all the grid and this and that. And in the sixth issue you find the reason why, which I'm spoiling everything for you. This is one of the base they go to. It's called Oasis. And in there, there's the warrant in there is a turtle guy, and his name is Carapace. He's the oldest of them all. So, and he knows where the wildlife grid is, and he's the guardian of this and that. In there, so that's why I had to tell you. There's turtles. Remember I showed you all before the other? These are turtles over here, okay? They're the size of a warship. There's just three people like, on the head of a turtle, kind of sense, you know? So some animals are ridiculous. There's a mountain lion when you see Ghost Machine. There's a mountain lion almost 100 times, 10 times more bigger than a real mountain lion, okay? Like the bear I told you is the size of a T-Rex. The wild hogs, they're the size of a grizzly bear. So certain animals, dramatically, they get humongously big. Then other animals like the crow and the wolf and everything, they're normal sizes. Then there's another woman who's able to control snakes, and it's the size of a Titan boa, which is a prehistoric snake that was 50 feet long. So we don't know what's going. It has to do with the failure of the machine, or is the wildlife grid. We're going to find out with time. Now, these are all the other animals because Ursa wants all the helmets, dead or alive, the people, but we really want to kill the people, all of them, to bring it back to a better world, get off the planet before it gets supposedly get destroyed, right? So these are all the other warrants of the planet Exodus. And these are all the people, okay? And you can see the art, okay? And the colorist. So the story is getting amazing. And so you have now that Rourke is able to talk to the animals. He's freaking out. Does he think he's delusional? He's damaged, whatever. Certain parts, he jumps off a cliff and he hears fly, because now he's able to talk to the crows now, because now he's finally bonding with the animals. He's admitting to the bonding, because thanks to Pumbaa, the wild hog there. And then after later on, he wakes up and he finds himself on land, far away far down from the cliff, and goes, "How did I get here?" He at certain point you see a panel like he becomes like a crow. Like myself, I'm not falling for that. Did he change to a crow? Because if he changed to a crow, his costume be ripped apart, or how the wind pop out. So I have no idea. Does the costume react like a crow that gives energy, that he's able to levitate down, whatever? At certain points when he jumps off, he gets thrown off to a river. He finds himself on the beach, and Pumbaa is there. It was a couple issues before that, and Pumbaa goes. He's looking at him and goes, "Wait, no, thank you." And he goes, I pulled you off the river, and at the same time I have the two helmets, your helmet and the helmet of Swine, his first master. So, and he's like, "What the heck is happening to me?" So this thing is amazing. Now with Pumbaa, or it's true, it's his inner self. Is it the real machines, or it's the AI that finds a way for animals and humans to communicate, and the AI knows, kind of replaces the words what makes sense to a human, and a human what makes sense to an animal. Is an AI involved in there? I have no idea. But probably later on we're going to find out. That's my point of view. That he's finding his inner, because his inner damage, because he thinks the father really put up, like in the beginning, until that moment, he thought his fire was the cause of the fire, because he seen his father with a big gallon of gas putting in and starting the fire. But now, being with animals and everything in clear sense, because animals think more clear than humans, because we think too much yeah, but who knows? We're doubting ourselves too much. His clear sense and more minds to interact with, he's thinking clear now. And now he remembers pieces that he's seen his father opening the barn, getting himself in danger with flames and fire to free the animals from dying from the fire. So logically, why would his father put on fire and then risk his life to free the animal. He would free the animals first, then put the barn and the house on fire. So who's involved in it? Like, why did somebody try to kill him for, or put him to blame that he put on the fire and to kill him off and everything? Because he never wanted to sell the house, and he never, because it was like so many generations belonged to his family, and he never wanted to leave the planet. Better world, did they want as many people out of that planet to go Ekodos? So when they go there, they put the new the Earth engine machine on Earth, call it New Earth. Then people want to come back, they have to spend more money again because they got the Earth for free. They put all these, think of it, they bring these people to Ekodos. They pay a fortune to go there. Then they take all these people, come back. Whatever money they have left, they have to buy land and everything to restart on New Earth. Think of it, it's all business. Well, that's my point of view. That's Geo's version, okay? So anyways, it's spectacular, it's amazing, and it's always passing time. I did 6-7 times, and I'm always going, but at least now it's not 20 minutes, so not bad. The best buy I can think of, it's humongously amazing, it's spectacular. I cannot say anything bad about this thing. And Rook, as I said, now he's become like his father. He put in his mind, he's going to do everything to save the animals from this planet. And he will do anything to save the planet, because to save the planet, you save the animals. So now, because now he finally found the inner truth that his father risked his life for the animals, and he's going to do the same thing because he believed in a lie. And finally, his conscience is clean. So that's it. My conscience is clean because I cannot do less than this time. Less than 20 minutes. I did it, but I want to do less than 12 minutes. So I'm going to let you guys go because, as you say, how long I talk about comic books? Because it's spectacular. When I talk very short, it's because, trust me, when you see me talking Justice League next time, Unlimited, you'll see. It won't last 4 minutes. So that's it. So subscribe, give me your comments. Yeah, I don't want the comments. Gio, shut up. We know the whole story. Yeah, but I want you to look at it. Tell me if it's true. Give me your opinion. Am I right, or is this crap? Because this could have been the one. This would be not a movie, TV series, so that you can grow the character, the depth, the view, the visual, and it will be amazing. As I said, I would love to see these guys, how they look like clean soldiers before the damaged uniforms and the scars and everything. So you could see that they went through a rough life those 2 years when they were abandoned by the corporation Better World. So that's it. I'm abandoning you guys now. Don't abandon me, but I'll abandon you. I'm a bad boy. I'm from Better World. Okay, so Gio out. Sorry, guys. I tried and it doesn't work. Bye, guys.